Okay, good morning. Welcome to
SuperMath number 68.
SuperMath68. So today we were looking at some of the exercises in our section about medians, and this was one part of one of the problems. You have a 5, 12, 13 triangle, and you have the median that goes from the right angle to the middle of the hypotenuse, and the question was, how long is that median? This is actually a very interesting geometry problem. So go ahead, give me some ideas that you might have.
So I'm going to drop a perpendicular down from this point.
Okay.
And I create this triangle that's similar. It's similar to the 5, 12, 13 triangle.
Okay.
Because they share this angle and they have this angle in common.
All right.
And this is 6.5.
Okay.
Since that's a median.
Very good. Okay.
So they're similar, and this triangle is this triangle's sides are half the side length of the big triangle.
Okay.
So this is 6, 2.5, and 6.5.
Okay, so we have our old favorite, the 6, 2.5, 6.5 right triangle. All right.
Maybe we could check if that's a right triangle.
What's the right triangle?
If this is a valid right triangle.
Ooh, interesting. Okay. How can we tell very quickly, even without evaluating, that it's a valid right triangle?
Well, this is we can drop perpendiculars, that's allowed.
Yeah.
And we identified it's similar.
It's similar, okay. So what does that mean? How does this triangle relate to the 5, 12, 13 triangle?
It's if you can blow this up to be the 5, 12, 13 triangle.
Okay, so what does that mean?
So it's valid.
Okay, it's valid. So if we have any right triangle, in this case a 5, 12, 13, oops,
That should probably be
I can at least pretend to draw it approximately, right? 5, 12, 13. I can multiply these by anything. X. If I multiply them all by the same thing,
it's still valid.
it's still valid. What did I multiply by here?
You multiplied by a half.
A half. So I do have a valid triangle. Okay. So I don't have to check what 2.5 squared plus 36 and see if that's 6.5 squared. I know that it is already from our geometry.
So now we created another right triangle with the median as the hypotenuse.
Okay.
So luckily this long leg is 6, which forces this to be 6.5.
0.5. I gotta tell you, that's an awesome solution. I totally did not think of doing it that way. That's a really cool solution. Let me just show you how I would have done it. And I would have done it. I have the circumcircles on my mind. When you have a right triangle, we talked about the circumcircle of a right triangle. The hypotenuse ends up being the diameter.
Yeah.
Okay. So when I have a 5, 12, 13 triangle, the 5 is not the part of the circle, it's part of the triangle.
Yeah.
Okay. For the right angle, that corner is on the triangle. Okay. And when I draw a line segment to the middle, what do you notice about that line segment?
Well, that's the median.
Right, it's the median, but what else is it in this picture?
It's the radius.
It's the radius. It's going to the middle, which is the middle of the hypotenuse, which is the center of the circle.
So this is
That's
half
the radius.
diameter.
So all of these things are the radius.
And the diameter is 13, so the radius is 6.5.
Right, and you just showed a totally different way.
Similar
A
triangles.
similar triangle showing that's true. Awesome solution. Very good job. Very good job. I'm proud of you. That is a nice solution.